All right, Brandon Rhymes here in studio. We're going to be talking with Alex Lima here coming up. Black Belt Fitness Martial Arts, our self-defense expert contributor, martial arts expert contributor as well on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Before we do, I'd like to feature one of our real estate listings live on air. It's a strategy that we employ to help sellers sell faster for more money and help you profit more, sell faster on your real estate for less headaches as well. Faster closings lead to less headaches. 300 6th Street North. This one's in Safety Harbor. It's unit number 6. This is a great opportunity to own real estate here. I love the backyard, too. You look out that backyard and you have almost like a jungle setting. It's just super cool. You got a little canal coming through. 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bath, 924 square feet, 6th Street North, unit number 6 in Safety Harbor. Another one of our hot listings from the Platinum MVP team. Keller Williams Realty, always helping you sell faster for more money. One of the highest list price to sell price ratios in all of Tampa Bay. And you can see all of our listings at PlatinumCoastalElite.com. Check out PlatinumCoastalElite.com. Somewhere sunny and 75. All right, quick shout out to sat123.com, satellite phone store, longtime friends of the program. We all heard about these outages last week with AT&T and some of the cell phone providers. What happens if that's more of like a common event or maybe a permanent event? Could be some kind of an attack, could be a solar flare, a natural environmental type of a challenge. Sat123.com, sat for satellite, 123.com/REQB. Make sure you put the REQB on there and make sure you let them know the real estate quarterback sent you. And that way you're going to have your protection. You're going to have your communications in line. And with that, I want to welcome in Alex Lima, Black Belt Fitness and Martial Arts, and also producer for the Consumer Quarterback Show. Welcome in, sir.
What's up, buddy? How's it going?
Yeah, man. Blessed and highly favored. And you know, the satellite phone store kind of leads into our topics and segments that we talk about a lot with self-defense, you know, being prepared. We talk a lot about with similar stuff with Thomas King, Florida Firearms Academy as well.
Yeah, man. Thomas is my boy, man. He's always got some great events going, and not just that, but he makes training very affordable too. I think sometimes when people hear that, like, going to the range, trying out the different arsenal that's there, and then taking the classes and stuff, I think it can get costly, especially with the prices of like ammunition and stuff right now. But he makes everything as affordable. I mean, obviously it's a business. He's got to make money and keep the lights on at the end of the day, but he makes it relatively affordable, man. You do classes for 50 something bucks or something like that, which is it's cheaper than getting a massage, or I think maybe even going to like some fast food restaurants nowadays with your family.
Oh yeah, it's all about priorities too, and if you want to make a priority of protecting your family, being the alpha male in the household, and being the one that's going to say, hey, and I think here's a scenario, right? You're at the mall, fight breaks out, or you're at any grocery store, could be anywhere. Fight breaks out, right? I think a lot of times we overestimate what the average ordinary citizen would do, right? You've seen the videos before. A lot of people are just going to pull out their phone and start filming instead of being the man and saying, hey, I'm going to break up this unfair fight. There's 2 or 3 people jumping one person or whatever it might be, right? So I think that's a lot of times people just look at those scenarios and they just take it for granted. Oh, somebody will, step in and do the right thing or be that good Samaritan, right?
Yeah, it depends on the scenario too. So like something like that, something, I don't know, we're at the food court or whatever, and some crazy fight breaks out. I don't know who started that fight. I don't know who's the aggressor. Am I with my daughter? We're walking through the mall. I'm probably gonna not jump in and potentially get her hurt.
Right.
But now if I see some 30-year-old whatever, so a well-abled bodied person beating up a senior citizen, I'm probably gonna jump in and rip them off that person.
Right.
But you got to pick and choose your battles, and I don't think it's so much about being like an alpha male in the household. I think it's just building awareness. Of a female that lives alone or a single mom with kids, she's got to know how to defend her house as well. Everybody should problems and bad people and evil in the world is a reality. It's been around since Cain and Abel. Okay.
Absolutely.
You have to take this stuff seriously. It's proven. It's already happened. This isn't. It's like, hey, you ever wonder if what if people started attacking people and robbing purses or something like that?
Yeah.
No, this isn't some like conspiracy talk. Like this happens every single day. What is it? Every 30 seconds or something? There's like a home invasion or people get robbed or something.
Oh yeah.
So by the if you do the mathematics on that, it's only a matter of time before something happens to you or people around you.
Yeah.
So, you got to wake up and pay attention.
Yeah, exactly. And luckily in Florida, we have, fair laws and you have where criminals get prosecuted. And unlike other states, New York and, Chicago, Illinois, to California, for example, it's not the case there. So it's a challenge. And you're big into MMA and martial arts. You said there's some local fights coming up that people might want to check out?
Yeah, so everybody that knows me knows that I'm Black Belt Fitness and Martial Arts Club. I do private training and I work with fighters and just people trying to get in shape or learn some self-defense stuff. But I'm a part of American Top Team here in Tampa, and I'm helping to manage some of the local fights, big amateur championship fights and stuff coming up. It's a world-class fight league. It's the weekend of St. Patty's, so it's around that time. What is it? March 16th, world-class fight league here in the Tampa Bay area.
Cool.
Tickets and tables and stuff are already available. We got it's a great night for combat sports if you want to see some local talent. We got a heavyweight boxing match, going to be a title fight there. You got kickboxing. You have mixed martial arts. I believe there's going to be some submission only as well, and it all takes place in the cage. It's a really cool event. Ralph Garcia puts on an amazing show. It's going to be at the, I don't want to misquote it. If you go to the website, you go to worldclassfightleague.com, you can purchase the tickets. I want to say it's at Largo. It's one of the event center.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I think we did an event there one time. It's a community center.
I believe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Before it was at we've had it at the Glacier. It's been in different areas, but we're trying to keep it around here.
That's
so
cool.
Definitely look out for that, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. It's a good night. It's a good time.
If you go, let me know. Maybe we'll go.
I'm working it. I'm definitely going.
Okay,
so
cool.
yeah, I'm managing the fighters in the back, making sure nothing gets that one of my jobs there is to make sure I'm going to check their hands, make sure they wrap their hands properly. There's no funny business with the equipment. I can't have other fighters potentially getting hurt because people want to cheat or something like that. And I got to keep the fights moving, man. So it's really
fun.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, Alex, Black Belt, Lima, and fitness and martial arts, and I do some MMA with him. Great workouts, boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, submissions. It's a lot of fun, folks. Reach out if you'd like to do that. 727-263-3707, 727-263-3707. And I remember some of the old fights at the a la carte pavilion back in the day. Those were a lot of fun, man, going to those things. But we're out of time for today. But hey, another great show. We had Brandon Faust, Martine Grammatica, Lifeguard Imaging, offering that free heart scan. Reach out if you'd like more information about that. And also Black Belt, Alex Black Belt Fitness in Lima, on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Find him on Instagram as well. Thank you so much for tuning into the show, and we want you to please go out there and consider committing a random act of kindness. Do something kind for one another. Be a force for good in the community, and we'll see you next time right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
You've been listening to The Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes.